The win gives you 3 points. It shows the club what happens when that sense of urgency is in place. It would appear that this is the kind of match you can draw from going forward.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, obviously the crowd helped again last night, 11,000 at home on a Wednesday night, which is unbelievable. I know they were behind us the whole time, and we've had our ups and downs, I think, so far this season in terms of like being consistent for 90 minutes. But I thought we entertained them last night, and the first half we created a lot of chances, and early second half, once we scored the second goal, I mean, Jess had a clear-cut chances to wrap the game up, and I think if we just made better decisions maybe around the penalty box and a couple of other instances, it would have been a runaway for us. And obviously when they got one, we're a young team in the back and got a little bit nervous. We dropped off a little bit last 10 minutes, and the crowd helped us through it, to be perfectly honest with you, because it was getting a bit hairy the last 10 minutes, and they just stick behind you. I'm just amazed from the crowd, absolutely amazed.
So Saturday, you take a deep breath and you prepare for a club that can be very dangerous, but again, you're at home. Yeah. Another crucial 3 points on the line. Yeah, there's no question. I mean, we talked about home before we started the season. Home is crucial for us, 3 points every week. And, Sky Blue, we winning 3-1 yesterday, and they fell apart last 5-10 minutes, but they're a good club. They gave us a good game up in Jersey, but we're home and they're coming on a flight, and, we've got to make sure that first 20 minutes, again, we're absolutely at them and try and wrap this game up early. And, I think there's a lot of good performances last night, particularly Ali coming back off a hamstring issue. I thought I had a really good game. Backline, we need some work, there's no question. We were a little bit all over the place. I think Abby caused that a little bit. We're so worried about what Abby was doing that we didn't concentrate on what we were doing. Amber had probably her best game of the season in the midfield, which helped. Sinead did a good subplot to her. And Angie Kerr probably had her best game of the season. So I mean, Sink probably had her best game of the season. Jess caused some problems. I mean, we wrote it up pretty well, I think. Jess got at the left back and caused a lot of problems down this side in the first half, and then second half the game stretched a little bit, and we backed off last 15 and probably caused ourselves a little bit too many problems. But in the end, Nadine obviously had to come up with a couple of saves, which she has to do every game. But I think the crowd love it. They almost, see a diving header out the box. It's like the highlight of the game. It's almost better than scoring a goal for them, And they stuck behind it. And every time she makes a save, I mean, she's become a folk hero here, and rightfully so. And I think, there's going to be games where we're going to be under the cosh a little bit, and, you're just going to look to her to come up with a big save. And the save from Abby last night was crucial. I think it kept us around, get us a bit of confidence, and again, we defended well on set pieces, which has been one of our traits, I think, this year, which is a great trait to have, I think, not giving away goals, because we do give a lot of corner kicks away, or have done in the past. And the good thing about it this early season is loads to work on. We come out to the practice field the day after the game, and there's a lot to work on. We're nowhere near where we need to be, the finished product going into July, and we just keep being the hunter. You've got a quick turnaround. Angie Kerr was just saying, bring it on. This allows us to keep the momentum going. This allows us to show that our fresh and fast starts can continue. Are you of the same mindset with that Saturday game?
There's no question, especially being home. Everybody's in their own bed and everyone's eating where they need to eat. And I think just the fact that the crowd are just so inspirational. It's Memorial Weekend, it's a holiday weekend. I hope we can get 14,000, 15,000 again. And I think that'll just give us the lift. And any team coming in here, if they're not really ready to play, I think they're going to be in trouble. And I think the girls are excited to play another home game before we have to go back on the road, and then we got a little bit of time off to regroup ourselves and get all the new players into the setup. And right now it's about the group we've got. We've got 16 players, and we're pushing on. Alex and Rachel are getting closer, and and I think that's inspiring everybody too. Rachel gave the team talk last night right before they went out, a little bit of speech to get them going, and I think she can't wait to get back on the field. And I think her and Alex have really pushed themselves to say, I want to get back in this team, I want to be a part of this. And you can see that, I think, even when they jog around the field at the end of the game with the crowd, they're on the train, and they're quite willing to stop at every station, even if they're not playing.